the entire digital infrastructure of that household. I managed every autopay bill, the mortgage, electric, water, car insurance, all through accounts I set up because my mom kept getting late fees. I maintained the Wi-Fi network, the printer, the security cameras, the smart thermostat, and the family calendar that told everyone where they needed to be. I ran 4 streaming accounts, the grocery delivery app, and I was the only person in the house who knew how to reset anything when it stopped working. But sure, too much screen time. So I said, okay. My dad smiled, like he'd just won something. They changed the Wi-Fi password that night. I didn't ask for it. The first thing that went wrong was the thermostat. It was February. The smart thermostat ran on Wi-Fi, and I'd programmed a custom schedule, 68 during the day, 62 at night, boost at 6 a.m. before anyone woke up. Without me managing it, nobody knew how to adjust it manually. My sister Kenna texted me from under 3 blankets. It's 54 degrees in the house. I replied, have you tried less screen time? Next morning, my dad called me at work. The printer won't turn on. I asked what he needed to print. My brother Bridger had a history project due and needed 11 pages printed. I told my dad the printer connects through the Wi-Fi network I configured, which he changed the password on, so the printer doesn't know how to talk to anything anymore. Long silence. Can you fix it when you get home? I said, I could, but that would require screen time after 9 p.m., so probably not. He hung up on me. By the end of week 1, 3 autopay bills bounced because the credit card on file had expired, and I was the one who always updated it. My mom got a $35 late fee on the electric bill, then a $50 late fee on water. She called me panicking, asking where the account logins were. I told her they're saved in a password manager on my laptop, which I'm not supposed to use after 9. And since I set everything up in the evenings after work, I guess those accounts just live there now. She said, well, can't you just tell me the passwords? I have 43 passwords, Mom. I don't memorize them. That's the whole point of a password manager. Week 2, the security cameras went offline. My dad didn't notice until the neighbor's kid threw a baseball through the garage window and there was no footage. He came to my room asking why the cameras weren't recording. I explained that the cameras run on the Wi-Fi, which runs on a configuration I built, which requires screen time to maintain. He said, this is different. I said, how? He left. Week 3, Kenna missed her orthodontist appointment because it was on the shared calendar I managed, and since I stopped updating it, nobody remembered it existed. Bridger missed his SAT registration deadline because the confirmation email went to an account I created and monitored. My mom missed the window to renew her car registration online and had to go to the DMV in person. She sat there for 4 hours. She called me from the waiting room, voice completely flat. How did you keep track of all of this? I said, on my laptop, usually after 9 p.m. The breaking point was tax season. My dad had been using a tax software account I set up 3 years earlier. He couldn't log in. The security questions were answers I created. The backup email was mine. He needed last year's return to file this year's, and all of it was locked behind accounts only I could access. He sat across from me at the kitchen table and said, I need your help. I looked up from the book I'd been reading every night since I apparently had all this free time now. What kind of help? He slid his laptop toward me. All of it, everything. I want you to set it all back up. I leaned back. So you want me on a screen after 9 p.m. doing exactly what I was doing before you decided it was a problem. He didn't say anything for about 10 seconds. Then he said, I didn't know you were managing all of that. I thought you were just watching videos. My mom, standing in the doorway, quietly added, we're never touching the Wi-Fi again. I fixed everything that weekend. Took me about 14 hours across Saturday and Sunday. Most of it well past 9 p.m. Nobody said a word. The following week, I came home from work, and there was a new monitor sitting on my desk. No note, no announcement. My mom just bought it and set it up while I was gone. I texted her, thanks for the monitor. She replied, thank you for keeping this house running. We had no idea.